All right, what is going on? Back home for this video. I'm gonna go over yesterday's trade and today's trade too. I am beyond pissed because I usually don't trade Fridays that well. Like I try to go half risk and everything, but I'm starting to size up a little more, so my half risk is higher. And of course, today we have the most perfect, obvious setup of all time that runs for a 1 to 6R. It's like you actually can't make this shit up. I would have fucking gone crazy today. Anyways, show you guys yesterday trade before, but let's get into what I took. So I did take the first trade on ES. So let me just go to ES, which is on Thursday, just to show you guys ES. So this is the trade that I would have taken today, but the trade I took yesterday on ES. Let's go way back here. There it is. Was this? I'll go over it quickly. I also, again, I was driving, so I didn't really have much time to analyze everything. This is kind of more like an experience trade. I saw us, clear downtrend, clear intentions to go lower. We swept these lows, and then we saw an initial rejection higher, but then we continue it with a rejection lower because it was clearly lower draw. I should have entered up here, honestly. Like I wasn't sure if I had done my full analysis, I would have entered up there, and I probably would have hit I probably would have gotten break even, or like I hit like a 1-to-1. But it's fine, I would have entered up here on NQ, not on ES2. But anyways. So this is just a classic continuation short. We had these two giant gaps right here, which are clearly very displacent, but we saw that they failed not once but twice. Therefore, if I saw us move past these gaps, as you can see right here, I was going to enter shorts. Ended up entering shorts right here because it did close, ended up entering shorts here because I wanted to see a closure, not below this bottom one, but below this top one, which is like much more strong, or much stronger, I mean. Stops were up there. And then I was targeting, I honestly wasn't even, I was targeting like a 1-to-1 point something. I can't, I don't know where. But I ended up going break even at this low. Why? Because we saw that this low failed for a bearish continuation. Therefore, I want to play into it, which basically exactly what happened. I mean, we got this giant dick up candle out of nowhere. I mean, the whole day we were just up and down, up and down. So a lot of people got fucked. Which brings me to today, which really does suck. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm super pissed about it because I should have taken a trade today, and I almost did. I literally saw the trade happening, but I didn't do any analysis. I wasn't sitting down where I should have sat down and everything. So it just straight tragedy. But I'm not gonna let this get to me. As much as this would have been a ginormous win for the program, huge win for the program, it would not. I guess there is it's easy to speculate after you take the trade, but it's a lot harder to say it when it's about to happen. And I could have taken the trade and I saw it and everything, but I didn't really have a reason as to why I should be taking it. I mean, look, let's go over it like this. Let's go over it on NQ here so we can kind of see exactly why I would take this trade, right? First things first. So going into the day, we had this hourly gap right here. Let's go to the hourly. We had this hourly gap. We're clearly in a downtrend. As much as we're reacting off of these lows, I think we're continuing to move lower into what will be these lows eventually. So I was, I guess, leaning a little bit more bearish on the day in that sense. Was right about the bias. Market opens, we come up, we take out these highs. We don't take out these PM highs, causing an SMT. That's a checklist point. We reacted off a 1 hour gap. That's another checklist point. We had perfect structure, what I would say, yet another checklist point. A 1 minute failed BPR, yet another checklist point. And on top of all that, we had the most clear and perfect targets. It was so obvious, dude. And oh my God, it's so frustrating because sure, you could have imagined that we were going to continue higher given the overnight trend. But this is so much trendline liquidity that it's just such an obvious place where price wants to just shit the bed. So unfortunately, we weren't part of this price action. I would have 100,000% taken the short here. Not even a doubt in my mind. And yeah, so I would have taken the short here because look at this, bro. This is literally perfect. The most perfect M ever. It's bro, what more can you ask for? And it's so perfect, as a matter of fact, that I would have taken it here. I wouldn't even have waited for the engulfing closure. This is already an A+ setup. So it really sucks that I would have entered a short position here. I would have put my stops above, not this high, but this high. And then I would have put my first take profit here for a 1-to-2. And then I would have put my second take profit probably around here if I saw let's look at the 15 minute here. Second take profit, yeah, look at this 15-minute low. Third take profit at this 15-minute low, and then you could have gone all the way down to like down here, but this is pretty unlikely. Like this is like a pretty unlikely trade. I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see, market. This is also perfect, with the range. I don't know. It's just a really clean day overall. And to show you guys how much I could have made, let's say I believe I would enter like 5 minis. So enter 5 minis right there. Stops above here and take profit. Let's just say I took a 1 to 2. I probably would have taken a 1 to 2 given it was Friday. Like this probably would have been my trade. And look, we just go straight down. It's like not even a question. Like it sucks. It actually sucks. I also, looking at this, I could have taken this trade right here off of these like gaps right here. Easily could have taken that. Wasn't looking because I thought it was because Fridays usually are not good. It's okay. We're going to miss out on some days like this. It is what it is. Ending the week green, super green actually. 1 loss, 1 win. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 break even. So Monday I won, big trade, about like $1,400 per account. Then Tuesday, small loss. Then Wednesday, Monday no trade, Tuesday win, Wednesday loss, and then Thursday break even, Friday no trade. It would have been a fucking massive week. But anyway, it's fine. We have next week coming up. I'm going to start sizing up. Once I see really good trades, I'm going to start sizing up because I'm taking a little too long to, buffer up into a max payout. And I think that it's about time that I start sizing up a little bit more. So yeah, that's the plan. Next week's goal, and I'm going to set this like straight up. I want to see us get to $3,500 on the live account. That is more than possible, and I know I can do it. And I'm going to take it to $3,500, hopefully even more. But that's going to be like a minimum bar. Double the account in a week. I feel like that's fair. That's possible. We've done it before. We can do it again. Nothing much else for the video. I'm going to be making a video about back testing and how to do it properly. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably be recording it. Tell you guys exactly how to back test, how to do everything. And yeah, if you want, keep up with the TikToks. I'm basically posting my everyday life if you're interested in that for some reason. But yeah, I hope the content is entertaining. Sorry I haven't been posting. There's been a lot of shit going on, both in my personal life and other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get back into it, start posting like crazy, and try to grow on social media as much as possible. That's basically it. Got nothing else to say. Catch you guys in the next recap. Peace.